What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. Listen, did y'all hear about all that stuff surrounding Miss Karen Huger, honey? We go get to it. Ooh, child. And the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion is coming. I think I'm going to review that, you guys, because I don't really have a lot to talk about. I have watched some episodes of this season. I've caught up with the last episodes. They just had their season finale. All I'm going to say is I am so happy they got that new girl. What's her name? Kiana on that show. When I tell you, Deborah came to have a problem with Candiace, and Ashley put Deborah, Miss Sesame Street, up to that foolishness. She told her to confront Candiace about calling her Sesame Street. And then you could tell Deborah was trying to fight Candiace just from the audio. I didn't really see, her going towards Candiace. But yeah, I can tell from the audio Deborah was definitely trying to corner Candiace and engage, in a physical fight with her. And I think it was more so along the lines of, well, Candiace can't fight and Monique beat her up, so I'm going to come and try to fight her. Ashley, you are low down. You are gutter. I think you should leave the show. Oh, did y'all see that Miss Giselle does not have the seat next to Andy? Okay. She does not have the seat next to Andy anymore. Karen does. They got Karen and Giselle sitting by each other. Robin sitting by Giselle. And then who else? Maybe, I don't know. It's the new girl. I know Mia got first chair. Mia deserves it because Mia has storyline. She got the situation with Gordon, her filing for divorce, her cheating with the younger man, honey. I don't know if she was cheating or he gave her permission, okay? But I do understand that Mia, honey, she about my age and she got needs, okay? Y'all know how it is, gals. When we in our 30s, honey, we need to sit on something. And preferably, fellas, something that works. Okay. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be mean, but I just gotta keep it all the way real. But yeah. This show is a train wreck. I stopped watching it because I am so sick of Giselle, and her antics, her being fake mad, with Candiace and Wendy for what she did to them and their husbands, tried to accuse Chris Bassett of SA, or tried to allude to it. Let me just say that. Trying to make it look like Chris tried to holler at her. Girl, bye. Get a real storyline. Then you had Giselle trying to make Eddie into who Pastor Jamal is, honey. Make it make sense, okay? Make it make sense, Miss Giselle. Okay, you guys, let's get to, this news with Karen. It says Karen Huger has been charged with a DUI and DWI. Real Housewives of Potomac star Karen Huger has managed to stay out of most of the drama between her co-stars during the current season. Karen tried to bring the group back together. As we reported, Giselle Bryant doesn't want to be around Candiace Dillard Bassett and Wendy Osefo at this point. Yeah, she refuses to talk or film with them. Wendy and Candiace aren't feeling Giselle due to past accusations she made about their husbands. And word on the street is Andy, I think I saw a little clip of Giselle being on Watch What Happens Live, and Andy is fed up. But in my opinion, Andy, you be fed up, and then you should have never allowed it to get to this point. They've been trying to tell y'all that y'all give Giselle way too much preferential treatment. And it has definitely gone to her head, and now she feel like she can hire and fire the girls, on the show. That's why she's trying to shut Wendy and Candiace out. She's not trying to, make amends with them. And it's so crazy because you are the one that backstabbed them, Giselle, not the other way around. How dare you? Okay, Giselle is a malicious piece of work. She is pathetic. Okay? She is pathetic, you guys. So let's get back to the article. So Newbie NECA, she trying to be in with Robin and Giselle. Okay? She trying to be, with the cool girls, honey. Clash with Wendy and some fans feel like the feud is insensitive to their Nigerian culture. Ashley Darby and Candiace have feuded for years. Things only became more tense when Michael Darby sued Candiace for defamation. The suit was dismissed, as it should be, because Michael, you done did way too much bullshiggity on this show. All that grabbing asses and child, you was just doing way too much. You was cheating on Ashley all the time. Ashley act like she didn't care, then she act like she did care, and then it's just so confusing. The heifer's supposed to be getting a divorce, but it looked like she's still trying to stay married. Girl, you are on this platform. You got coins, okay? Shit, you got bitches in the hood that would leave Michael Darby in a heartbeat. And they ain't got your money, Ashley. You got money from this show. And you still feel the need to hang on to Michael. You don't have any confidence in yourself. Sheila, honey, come get your daughter. Don't talk about my daughter. Don't talk about my daughter. Shawnee, she talked about Shanice. Trying to do the Evelyn, honey. It ain't landing exactly where I wanted to, but I tried. Okay? So, it says the Grand Dame of Real Housewives of Potomac was charged with DUI and DWI. According to People magazine, Karen was driving her Maserati in Maryland when she crashed Tuesday night. She was officially charged with driving while under the influence of alcohol and driving a vehicle while impaired by alcohol. Karen has a mandatory court appearance. The accident has been confirmed to be a single vehicle collision, so no one was harmed, including Karen. Law enforcement said Karen's allegedly crossed a median and struck multiple street signs. TMZ broke the news hours ago and sent the publication. And Karen said, "Thank you all for your prayers and well wishes during this very frightening experience. I am still in shock from last night's incident, but grateful to be alive today with the passing of my beloved mother." See, she trying to use all that as an excuse, and you can't do that, Karen. Plenty of people have lost their parents, okay? And the girls have been accusing her for years for being a lush, for spilling all her tea. Okay? Y'all remember all that tea she told Robin, and I think she told Sharice some tea. So now all her skeletons, honey, they gonna be on her ass next season. I was kind of sick of that, but here we go again. Last night, I met a girlfriend for dinner. We talked and brought up some very emotionally sensitive topics. I was crying on my way home and saw a car heading right for me. I swerved to avoid the head-on collision, hit the driver and then a tree. I'm hurt and bruised up a bit, but so grateful I am alive. I did receive citations, one of which was unrelated to the incident, which is understandable, but what was the most surprising is that the car that almost hit me drove away. Ooh, child, look at Karen throwing other people under the bus, honey. It's like, Karen, you go have to own this, sweetie. You go have to own all of this. But that's how Karen has always been on this show. She would play victim. We could never get the whole truth out of her. She would always lie, and And then sometimes you didn't blame Karen because all of them, Robin, Giselle, and Sharice, a lot of them just wanted to take certain information and use it against Karen and weaponize it. You got Mia doing that now too. So now her and Karen, I guess they're cordial, but they don't trust each other. I think Karen introduced Mia to the show, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, child, that Potomac is crazy. The girls are going to have a field day with this. That's what I'm so sad about. And I do feel bad that Karen lost both her parents. She was very close to both her parents. But Karen, you warned Monique. Remember when Monique got into that car accident? And I think Karen already had like a DUI before, if I'm not mistaken. Put it in the comments, you guys. I think she already had an issue with this type of situation. And it's just like, you warned Monique about, how they don't play in Maryland about that. And now you kind of end up in that same situation, Karen, except for worse. You got all these citations, and girl, you are on a show like Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay, everybody knows you. What is wrong with calling a cab, calling an Uber, getting a car service? Like, you could have had your girlfriend pick you up and drop you off if you know your nerves are bad. So it doesn't look good for Karen, you guys. We'll see how she try to wiggle her way, honey, up out of this one. Now, let's get to these Real Housewives of Potomac, the reunion looks. Let's try to get to those. Okay, so my favorites are, number one, Mia. When I tell you Mia is always my favorite on Real Housewives of Potomac, down to her hair. I love Mia's dress. I love how it photographed while she was sitting down. I love Mia's dress. Number one. Number two, Candiace. I love Candiace's hair. Three, I'm going to have to give it to Karen. I need to see more of Karen's dress. I wish it was all black like the rest of the ladies. But, she had, what is that, silver? I don't know if I like the short hair. I wish she would have did like a bob. I want Karen to get away from the blonde hair. I want to see her in some different type of hair. And I think it would have hit more with like a bob. Even if it was a salt and pepper bob, I think that would have been more fitting. Her dress, it was pretty, but I wish it was all black. I really do. Next, I'm going to have to give it to Robin. I love Robin's hair and that bob, but I'm not understanding her dress. Why does it look like she had pants on under? Giselle looks like Giselle is going to church. Nothing new, nothing special. Wendy, I don't like the necklace. It's too much. To me, with these type of dresses, you don't need like no necklace or nothing. You don't need it. It's too much. I can't even see Wendy's dress all that good. But like I said, my number one pick, Mia, with everything. Mia looks so damn sexy sitting there. I was like, come on, Mia. Mia was giving. Okay, Mia number 1, 2, Candiace. She had a little pole with her. We'll do 3 Karen, but like I said, I wish her whole dress was black. I didn't understand. To me, if you're going to have silver in your dress like that, you could have had, maybe I'll like her hair once I see it more on the reunion, but I wish she would have did like a bob. I'm kind of sick of Karen. I don't know what she be doing at these reunions. Her hair just don't be right. I'm not crazy about the hair. I would want to see that in a bob. Um, or some type of ponytail. Yeah, like a long, elegant, black ponytail. I think that Karen needs to wear some different hair. So, Karen number 3, 4 is Robin. 5, we'll give it to Wendy. 6, Giselle. Where the hell is Ashley at? Ashley is last. I did not like. 7, NECA, and then 8, Ashley. I hated her dress. I hated it. It was just too much going on. I like her hair color, but the hair is too poofy. Ashley probably should have had like a ponytail in, or like some straight hair. I liked Ashley in a bob before. So yeah, but it's too much. Giselle just looked like she going to church. Wendy looked like she going to the club. And Mia says, honey, I am Diana Ross and you bitches are the Supremes. When I tell you Mia was sitting so nice and pretty, honey, I love that dress. And Mia doesn't have to like do much to complete the assignment, honey. She just does it effortlessly. Okay, so we'll give that to her. But what do y'all think about all this stuff that's going on with Karen? Karen, you have to stop all that damn drinking and get you a damn driver. Okay, you got the money, you got the means. Okay, you need to think. Okay, what Riri say, what you trying to do? Okay, you need to think about what you doing, Karen. But I feel bad for her, because Karen was very shaken up on the past reunions over, the death of her parents. And, we've seen that play out. And, you just feel bad that, it still affects her like that. I'm sure it's a pain you will never get over. I'm sure. But yeah, what do y'all think about the looks? Who's your top 3? Who was eating honey, or who came to get ate? Okay, is the better question. I like NECA. I think she's okay, but she's a follower. And to me, she didn't make a big enough of a splash. I like what's her name? Kiana girl. I think she's Candiace and Wendy's friend. I was annoyed when Giselle was trying to be all nice to her and tried to act like she was checking on her. Girl, you don't care about her. Okay? Andy, like, Giselle, you need to get back good with Candiace and Wendy. Like, you need to at least start speaking to them, be cordial. Or, girl, you go lose your job. You go lose your check. And I just feel like that's tacky as hell how Giselle, this really shows her character. Giselle just lost her father, so she was distraught. We finally got some emotion out of her. But see, it shouldn't take for somebody to die, Giselle, for you to act like you're human, It shouldn't. Did y'all see Ashley and Giselle's clothing line? I like the name G&A. I do like the name, but the clothing was it was a no. And Candiace and Wendy had me cracking up how they was making fun of the clothes. And child, it looked basic. It looked like no effort. Giselle said she, was going through a lot with her dad, so she couldn't really handle stuff. Ashley had to handle everything, but I'm like, it looks a tacky mess. And Giselle, I think even if you wasn't going through that with your dad, your taste would be bad with the whole G&A. Y'all need some help. Y'all need somebody to lead y'all in a better creative direction, honey, because y'all can come up with something better than that. I love the name though. What else as far as Real Housewives of Potomac? Yeah, you guys, I'm gonna watch the show. Shasha was in one of the episodes. She was trying to get all the girls to talk. She was trying to get Robin and Candiace to talk, and they wouldn't talk because Robin has been schooled by Giselle to stop talking to Candiace. Don't try to be friends with her because we want her kicked off the show. And Giselle, it looked like the opposite is going to happen. It looked like they about sick of you and Robin's ass. Okay, her and her fake marriage. She about to open up a new business. Did y'all hear how Juan tried to ask Robin, well, should I work up in here? Yeah, I could run this business. Yeah, you beat and ran it into the damn ground like you did your career. You better keep him far away from your damn business, Robin, okay? It couldn't be me, honey. But anyways, honey, that's all I got to say about that. Don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.